Fire is my friend. Fire is my friend. Oh, hello everybody. Totally didn't know you were there. I'm TheStrongz and welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I'm just staring at this fire, which is just a room away from where the lever actually is. So the lever's right there, but before I actually get to that, I just want to show something really interesting that I found. Right here, it lets you enable developer commentary during gameplay. Now, I think if we enabled that, I think if somebody was like narrating while we were going along, I think that would actually be pretty funny, and it would make me scared, because then I'd kind of have like a virtual somebody with me, you know what I mean? But also right here it says show effect subtitles, so I don't know what that means. If subtitles should be shown along with effect voices. Should we do it? I want to do it. But then, wait, no, I don't want to do it though. Because then, I mean, you'd know what it is. I mean, if a monster comes out, it's probably going to say, like, oh, monster's coming by. So, I mean, yeah, so probably not. I want to actually be scared, you know. But yeah, so I guess we'll just get right into it then. Told you guys I'd be back. Okay. Alright, is this the part where we like... That music is actually pretty reassuring, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather listen to that than the ambiance. But I want to stare at this fire a little bit real quick. Just gather my composure, you know what I mean? I know I said that I wanted to get this game over with as soon as possible. But honestly, at the same time, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with horror games, even though I don't really have as much experience with it. Oh, and I learned something new, by the way. To rotate, you just press R, or you hold R. There were a lot of things that I did not read about the hints before. And I feel like that's what really screwed me over when I was trying to figure those things out. And and oh, to also open doors and stuff, you gotta right click. You don't have to actually pull it. So that's good to know. It's reassuring, to be honest. But yeah, like I was saying, like, even though I said I wanted to get through this game as fast and quickly as possible, like, I don't know how it would be for you guys, if it would be too boring if I actually explored every single room. Sorry, I'm sick.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
I don't know about you guys, but that guy sounds pretty strong to me. The letter said he'd sound like he's old and weak, but that guy sounds pretty healthy to me. He's got a firm voice, man. He's got that going for him. Why? But yeah, I don't know if me going through every nook and cranny of the castle is gonna be entertaining for you guys. So I guess depending on what the game offers, maybe I'll go off by that and decide whether or not. Because I want to read every single note, you know? Like, if I come across one, I'm going to read it. Like, I'm a sucker for stories. I mean, I'm not just in it for jump scares and stuff. I mean, that's pretty funny to get jump scared, but why is there so many ways? Am I gonna get lost? sometimes, you know, because I watch people play horror games, and sometimes they say, like, sometimes it scares them so badly that it hurts. That didn't hurt me, but that made my... Like, I didn't think I would be able to accumulate goosebumps so quickly. Like, I just jolted, you know, like I froze. Like, it actually froze me. That is not cool, dude. The archives. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go first, guys. I guess I'll just collect a piece of candy. Tinder boxes are to me like kid is to a candy. Wait, a candy is to a kid. Ouch. I don't know. What if, like, I go the wrong way and then, like, the monster comes after me? I don't know. Do I have any mementos or notes? And if you haven't noticed, by the way, I'm sick. So if I start sneezing like there's no tomorrow, I'm really sorry. But maybe this will scare me into submission so that I won't get... Let me try. Let me see. Right click doesn't work. They lied. What'd you write this time, buddy, old pal? Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Okay. Alright, I know last time I carried a rock and I was like, oh, I don't know, I don't feel safe. But it would make me feel better to have rocks. So I'm gonna carry a rock with me from now on. Better fuck the fuck off. That's so satisfying, just... That's annoying. Nose is killing me, guys. I feel like I'm gonna die to a cold before I even die to anything else. I'm sorry I'm taking long. I'm probably gonna cut this part out. So we need to dissolve it, so I would think that we would need to go to the laboratory first. But maybe the archives would be better because we'd learn about what we need to go into the laboratory. Because you're not just going to gather a bunch of chemicals. Unless we're a chemical genius. But then we're also suffering from amnesia. So, I don't know. So let's go to the archives first. Maybe we'll learn something there. And I forgot, is there something down here? No, that door's locked. Or it's boarded up. Okay, so let's go over here. I think I'm actually handling this game pretty well. The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. I think I'm handling this game pretty well. Like, I used to jump at every single little thing. But now... maybe I'm being... Why? There's light right there, dude. Okay, okay. I spoke too soon. Oh. Remember, guys.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
There's just some things that are just better left undiscovered, dude. I swear to God. This guy's never seen Alien vs. Predator. You know, those guys were like there to like dig a hole in for some reason. Try to like find like some excavation site or something like that. And then they just ended up they just ended up fucking themselves over. You know, I actually like this room a little bit more. It's a little bit lighter. Alright. Can't I just escape from here? Is that a crystal or is that actually the sky? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to conserve my lantern right now. Like, I know I got a lot of lantern. Or actually, I probably don't. Alright, I'm just gonna not use it all because maybe, like, if I get, like, really trigger happy, or not trigger happy, but, like, really scared, like, I don't want to end up using my oil, and then I'll basically force myself to not use the oil by not using it. So I don't burn it. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract would reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm House of Jarek. Okay. Did not mean to do that. I just hear a bunch of like flapping noises and I don't know, man. I'm just gonna put that down really softly because I don't want to attract any unwanted attention, you know. Alright, you go back in, go back in. Alright, you go back in. Go, no. Alright, come on. There you go. So what am I supposed to do? Cool. What is that? What is that?
17th May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps.
I'm trying to make the most out of my happiness before I lose it all.
Confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
They
I was
couldn't.
trapped.
They couldn't re-raise it. How could they move it and then not be able to move it, dude? That's bull. They probably hated you and they were like, "Oh hey, this guy's in there. Let's just leave him in there, you know. Let's go back to our campsite and eat some barbecue chicken." I don't know why barbecue chicken. Why not? You know, he's like, okay. I think it's actually pretty cool that he reads. Not that I hate reading or anything. It's just. Just gotta close that door and go over this way and see what's over here. I don't think they're gonna throw a monster this early. I hope not. I'm just gonna abuse it for now. I don't think this is any better than the other one, dude. This is a fucking long ass hallway. If I know one thing about horror, you avoid the bathroom, the hallway, just the whole building. Okay, just be safe, alright? What the fuck, you dude? I fucking hate you. Why would you do that, man? Fucking false box. Get the fuck out of here. I've been lied to. What? Oh, there you go. I'm so scared, dude. Like, one of these days I'm gonna get so scared I'm gonna clench my teeth and bite my tongue. It's not gonna be fun. Like, I know I've said that I've seen custom stories before, but honestly it's been so long that I think I've forgotten about it. So, I mean, I'm more willing to play an Amnesia custom story than another game if I've already played. What's here? Being into the local history room is locked. Pretty sure there is. Alright, I get it. You're clicking. Oh! Whoa! You fuck you. You're bluffing. You bluffing, bitch. I know you ain't gonna throw a monster this early, so I'm gonna abuse the shit out of it. Right? Like, I've seen a lot of people play Amnesia custom stories, and that's the only thing I know about Amnesia itself. But I think it's been so long that it's safe to say that I wouldn't remember. And I think it'd still be pretty fun to play. But I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions for video games or any horror games or even indie horror games, you know, just let me know. Like, leave it down in the comments below and I'll get to them and I'll let you know whether or not I can play it based on whether or not I have it or whether I've seen people play it, or if I can remember it, then I probably won't play it. Because then it wouldn't really be fun if I already knew where everything was, you know. But games like these I'll play because I've never played it before. I've never seen it before. And I'm gonna shit my pants if I get scared, and that's what people like nowadays. Or not people shitting their pants, but you know what I mean. Just, I don't know, dude. At this rate, I'm just talking to ease the pain, you know? To ease my way. That was fine. The only reason why it was fine was because I saw the open door like on the floor. I'm like, okay, I know once I discover this room, shit's about to go down, dude. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. Can I just climb to victory? It's already 21 minutes, but I've been talking a lot, so I'll make up for that and play more. That's what you guys want, right? What is that note?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to
Oh, I'm
push
supposed to
myself
move?
toward the enchanting
I
light.
never know, dude. I think it's like cutscene, and then I'm like,
It
I
was
never expected.
waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
don't jump scare me, please. No.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay. So, was he hallucinating then? 'Cause, I mean, you can't just discover a stone and then have the ability to like destroy it or remove the wall all of a sudden. Maybe they moved it out of the way and they were dragging him, or maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't think this is the worst of it yet, guys. I think but I'm speaking too soon, I think. Anybody tell me where I can make a chemical that can destroy some weird red thingy? Red organic material thingy? Man, I thought people had guns back in the day, man. It's 1836, man. Don't we have muskets or something?
Tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So how am I supposed to get out? Looks like there's a broken wall right there. Like, can I just throw anything at it? This thing? Oh hey! Look at that! Pretty sure if I threw like a book or something, it would work too. I don't know. It just seemed conveniently placed, so I figured, hey, what the hell?
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I feel like that's a reference to a water monster, dude. I don't like water monsters. I don't like any monster. Can we just all be friends and just get along, please? Okay, I'm just gonna... Ooh, that one gave me a lot. I like... The more the better. I cannot see. This looks safe to me. Can I break you? What? I did not think that would work, dude. Oh, I'm supposed to read? Okay. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. I don't know what that means though. Oh, I'm supposed to... Oh! I heard about these. Wait, no, I need to turn my lantern on. I don't know. I did not think that the book would be able to break the glass, dude. Like, I was just doing that just as a joke. I did not mean for that to happen. But hey, now we know, dude. Alright, I'm gonna read. Alright. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies were rot by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? This is kind of a lot to read. Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family and his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and the death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. So you're telling me people believe that this guy lives over like 300 years? It's kind of a lot to read. I don't know if you guys are interested in this. Maybe let me know. Because I like the stories, but I mean, those things seem pretty trivial to me. So what now? Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to like pull a book? Maybe it's a book that's against the wall. No? Where the hell am I supposed to go then? Oh, that one looks conspicuous. Or should I say inconspicuous? I'm not sure which one. Oh, that's what he was talking about. You must pull... He said something about, like, being quick. You can't take too long or else it's gonna cancel out. So I need to find out where all of them are. I don't want to waste my oil, though. Damn. Here, I'm gonna light... Probably wasting tinderboxes, but I think oil is much more important than that. So let me, like, look at this first. That's one of them. Okay, so they all look basically the same. Alright. I mean, honestly, like... I think they did this just for our convenience, but... I mean, if this is how it really is in the story, like, that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, they all look the same. How can they not be obvious, you know? But they probably aren't obvious in the actual story. Maybe it's just obvious because it's for us to understand, you know what I mean? So, I'm not gonna, like, criticize that too much. And it gives you a really long time, too. That's so cool, dude. I've always wanted a secret bookshelf. Okay. Don't jump scare me. Oh god, something's gonna happen, isn't it? I fucking swear to god. I'm gonna back into a corner first, and then... Oh, I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read that first. Regarding the closing of the wine cellar. Oh yeah, that's where we have to go, right? Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail of Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. See, I told you guys. I knew it, dude. I'm a fucking expert in horror, alright? I know when something key is about to happen. Literally a key, alright? And a key event is about to happen. Something else happens alongside it, alright? I know. Your boy TheStrongz got you, alright? When your boy TheStrongz tells you something's wrong, something is wrong. Oh, God. Why is that open? That was not open before. Who opened it? It's not like I opened a freaking secret bookshelf. It's not like the key was attached to a string. I feel like Wilhelm and his men, if they're stuck down there, am I gonna have to deal with them? I already got enough problems on my own. Oh, hey. I don't trust it, dude. I feel like this is the part where they're gonna start throwing monsters. It hurts. It hurts to go out here again. I am not a happy man right now. Look, I don't know how the physics works in this game, alright? I don't know if technically if I hide behind this, will the monster be able to see me through it, or can it only not see me if I'm in a closet? Like, will it see me if I'm hiding behind like this? Maybe it was a bluff. Maybe it was a bluff. Maybe it was a bluff. I'm just gonna open. Oh! 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 I wonder if this game rewards you for being brave. Like, if I just ended up lighting the whole place, like, would it, like, start throwing more scares at me or something? Like, okay, I'm at the point where I don't trust anything anymore, right? At the beginning, I was like, oh yeah, I want to take advantage of the fact that they're not going to throw a monster this early. But I don't know if this is early game anymore. I've been recording for about 40 minutes now. Alright, they were just bluffing. But I'm just gonna play it cool, alright? Everybody calm down. You guys are already calm, probably. You guys already know what's up. You just let me know when I have to run. Alright? I don't know these cues, alright? I know when something's about to be up. But I don't know if I should run. Fuck you, bitches. Oh my god. Fuck off! All is good? Dude, my head is pounding. Not literally. I mean, I don't know how it can figuratively pound either, but I'm fucking freaking out now, dude. I guess we're really getting into the nitty-gritty of it, guys. This is the interesting part. Earlier, when I was just walking around doing nothing, oh, that was not fun. This is fun right here. Like, I'm getting scared shitless, but that's the thrill, man. Oh, I gotta go on the laboratory. Yay. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hinan waits. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Alright? Alright, I need this light. Yeah, because I'm clocking at 40 minutes now, and I said that I would play only 20 minutes. But I was walking around doing nothing, and we're getting really into the interesting part. So I'm gonna stop here, take a little break, because I need a break. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry if my reading really bothered you, or not about bothering you, but I hope it didn't bore you or anything. Let me know in the comments if you actually want me to read this stuff. Otherwise, I'll just read them still, and then I'll just cut that part out and just continue from there. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And again, please leave suggestions for indie horror games in the comments, and I'll get back to you on whether or not I will play them. So thank you so much for watching. Stick around, because I'll always be here. Bye bye.